Niger Nerds.
Hello and welcome to Ninja's Kicking Out podcast. We have a full house today. Everybody's here and complete. Everybody's regular and punctual. It's a good thing. Red, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing well.
Yeah, you had a great weekend. No surprises. Calling went great.
Actually, it was it was volleyball.
It was volleyball this weekend. Okay. Which team are you watching? Like, which tournament was playing?
Cape Verde. Cape Verde.
I cannot disclose that on this call.
Somebody has jumped ship. they shake one little tush in his direction and they jump ship.
No, some of those things are minor leagues, little leagues here and there. So no big leagues. Yes,
no big. Okay,
It's not
okay.
big out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Minor leagues with big things. Okay.
Wait. So why are you laughing?
Nothing. If people have been attacking me for not saying it, I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Kex, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Thank you.
Dakpo,
I'm good.
our able director, how are you doing?
I'm very good. Even though Nigeria is about to disgrace me in the World Cup qualifications.
I beg.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
But we are here. We have like the finale of Peacemaker to talk about.
Yep.
Yet another episode of Gen V to try and get through, and some news items for this week. First of all, just kicking things off, they announced last week that Invincible Season 4 will be returning in the spring of 2026.
Okay.
So, yeah, we are looking forward to that. It was just their usual teaser announcement where they put Mark in the diner with a random character. This time it was Eve, and they just talk some shit. So, but yeah, next year we have a date for that.
What do you think is coming since you're our in-house Invincible?
I mean, we should be getting close to the Viltrumite War, or we might even see the Viltrumite War this season.
So we'll see Thrag.
Haven't we seen Trag already?
Yeah, we saw him. Oh no, we haven't.
No,
we've seen him.
No,
but
we saw. No, it was Conquest.
Yeah,
no,
we've
not really. He's not done anything yet.
No, he's not done anything. But I think we've seen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But next season, I expect that we'll get deep into the Viltrumite War. So I'm really looking forward to that. Like, yeah, it's going to be the blood. It's going to be the bloodiest season yet. So, and hopefully, Mark will finally get some wins. But yes.
Even bloodier than the Battle of Marks that we had.
I mean,
by the comic standards, that battle went hard in the state.
we're about to see things.
Yeah, because we are going to see new, like this guy is coming. Okay, some fan favorite characters are coming back next season, so it's like okay, the stage is set for that.
Do you think we'll see Mark's kid?
Oh no, it's too early for that.
Yeah, I think
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
I think
So I
it's-
don't know.
It's too early for that
do
because
we think we will see the incident?
So if
I
you
think that will be
Hasn't
the season after.
Okay.
So if you're saying it's too soon for that, how many seasons do we have to go?
Because if I think about it can't stop at 6. Because if this covers the Viltrumite War, and we see the end of the Viltrumite War this season, next season, the following season will cover the aftermath of what happens.
Wait, you think we'll see the end of the Viltrumite War, the start and the whole Viltrumite War this season?
It's like because there is no way for them to get. Otherwise, it just keeps on prolonging. So I feel like they will need a season to do Viltrumite War.
If the war starts, it has to be one season.
Yeah,
I don't think it can be 2 seasons.
you can't it will be too long to stretch it into 2 seasons.
Or it might. Or the worst thing I think they could do is next season the war doesn't start until the last episode.
I don't think they have a lot of material like that between here and except they want to shuffle stories around. So either they do the war next season or they move stuff around and move the war to the next to the upcoming season. But if they do the war next season, the upcoming season, there are some plot lines like the Robot and Monster Girl plot line. aftermath of the Viltrumite War. I'm trying to keep away from spoilers for people that haven't seen
Understood.
the comics here. And then some other interesting things that will happen. So
Okay.
maybe I can see this thing going up to maybe 7 seasons.
Okay.
They have enough material for that.
Fair enough.
But yeah, but that's Invincible, and like we're looking forward to that. Then
Can
there's
I mention? Oh, sorry. There's one piece of news, and I just remembered. Kristen Ritter has confirmed she's going to be in season 2 of Daredevil. And
Daredevil.
Yeah, she came out on stage.
oh
There's a leaked trailer. I just haven't watched it.
Is there? Leaked. Okay.
are we getting all the defenders back or just
I think there's been a lot of stories saying that we will. To me, with this confirmation of Kristen Ritter, I now think we will get everybody back at some point. I cannot see her coming and Luke Cage not coming.
okay? You know who I'm looking forward to the most?
If you say Iron Fist, I will.
Iron Fist.
So we were talking about this some time ago. Has that guy been in any other thing?
He must have been now.
I think it was Kex that mentioned that. He
Yeah,
can't
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him since
Anything
Iron Fist.
like anything that jumps at you. I'm sure it's not idle.
I don't think it's been anything I've seen. I'm just assuming his career could not have just ended with that show now.
No,
Yeah, it can't be idle. Yeah,
No, we haven't seen his career's ended.
Because I know I did Game of Thrones before that.
Yeah, before that. Yeah.
So
I've even seen the guy that played Meacham, his brother, in his brother? No, his cousin. His cousin, the guy who was like a junkie, but was not a junkie, but the guy who was running Rand Industries.
right. So,
That guy's in Task, and I've seen him in a few things. I think I've even seen him in a movie or two.
so guys,
It's been in a couple of stuff after Iron Fist, like 2 series as a lead character.
but
It's
nothing,
like,
nothing big. It's
Big
been
Jones?
it's been on
Yeah,
it's been
Jones,
two things since then.
Okay.
Swimming with sharks and Dickinson.
Yeah. And Dickinson. So it's not as if it's like big,
So-
but he's still getting jobs.
So
Of course, he gets jobs. It's just, yeah.
So
it's-
to be a bit controversial here, is he the problem? Is it the one it doesn't have
No, he was the
presence?
problem.
No. It wasn't.
He wasn't big before that. Now,
No, not
wasn't
talking about no. I'm not talking about him being big. I'm talking about him bringing something to the role that will, people like. Okay, this guy.
Oh, you remember there were stories that he refused to train.
No,
that was for season
no.
1.
No. I'm not gonna ascribe that to him. One, in my opinion, he did not bring enough to that role, and I mean by enough, I mean natural charm. Like he was not someone that, like you can watch a bad show and see someone and be like, yeah, that guy is. That guy has. Sorry, there's a bit of noise in the background.
Yeah, I think it was
But that guy has natural charisma, or he didn't have that. And then unfortunately, the producers, the showrunners, they didn't give enough time to train on the show. So
They were terrible, and the direction was terrible. So
exactly. So there were some fights that
No. Sorry.
it would have.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not buying this because in the same show,
Yeah.
Colin Wing was 10 times better than him.
Yeah.
But Colin Wing has natural charm and charisma. That's the first.
No. I'm talking about the charm now. Sorry. Sorry. I was talking about the martial arts skills shown.
Colin Wing might have training, martial arts training, more than he does. And he
So
doesn't.
that's why it's pushing back on the script that it's not the script that the actor has a problem.
No,
it's like
that
I don't
is
have
an
a problem
issue.
with it, but
That is an issue.
there-
But I also think the rumors were he was a bad in terms of training. He didn't want to put that.
Okay, he was
It's
not disciplined. Okay.
No, it's not. I think that
He was the main character and he was the worst fighter throughout the whole season.
No, but
the rest were trained. Like this is not their first. I don't think it's their first
I think
martial
it's.
arts. stuff like that.
Come on. That's
Yeah, he can,
can't
but he
compare
can,
to-
but he
that's
can,
a
he
bit
can,
harsh, right?
he
Can't
can
compare to
bring, he
Colin
can bring his A
Wing.
game now.
if you no, it's not that red. It's like somebody taking you. You have no martial arts skills, none whatsoever, and they say you come and act a movie. So it's up to them to get you. I mean, they did it with Keanu Reeves.
That's my point. Dave said he was
they
the
gave them-
type. The stories were saying they gave it to him and he was not interested.
Okay, honestly, then that's what you sign up for. So you have to do it.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree.
So the stories, what I'm seeing on screen, there's a fight where there's like 28 cuts.
Yeah, to cover his.
What kind of that one is now down to stunts coordinator, director, stunt director.
Or
Why you guys
they were
doing
trying to
this?
cover up.
Nah.
Get rid. It's just easier to just get rid of.
Because they did that a lot with Nick Cage now. There were certain cuts to cover up Nick Cage's lack of skills.
But see,
It's up to you.
nah, I won't blame. If it was just the lack of skills that was bad in this show, then I'll say okay, maybe.
Oh no,
But like everything else was bad, so
Yeah,
I
but to
would.
me, I think when you add it all together,
So bad met bad.
like
Yeah.
it lacked charm, lacked charisma, and well enough, he was not that bad in Game of Thrones. Even his charisma,
all.
it was not
So
that bad.
it's not him. If, like, for example, if an actor is good in something and bad in this particular product, I won't necessarily blame the actor. I'll blame the director. They didn't direct him well. So, yeah, in cases like this,
So he's the only one that just happened not to die well, Abby. Okay.
So-
Oh, no, it's okay.
because in that particular show, characters like Colin Wing, Misty, they were exceptional. Like they stood out. Every other person was bad. So it's again.
Okay, you know what? Season 2 is coming. When we see this guy, we'll see.
When we see
So
Finn
what?
Jones,
Daredevil.
Okay.
Whenever he appears, I'm sure he's also coming back. And we'll
But you know,
see.
he was a bit better in Defenders.
It was better in Defenders because it was a punching bag, but it was better in Defenders. Like they played to his strengths in Defenders,
Yeah.
where we were going for him to be beaten up, and it
By
worked.
keeping him to a minimum. Yeah, of course they play to his strengths.
I think as a director, you have a lot to shoulder when it comes to the performances you're getting out of your actors. Okay.
But there's that as well.
Anyway, Christian Rita's back, and she was full on. She was Jessica Jones. To me, she bodied that role.
Like, yeah.
I can't even imagine anybody else doing it.
If a role was ever made for an actress,
Yes.
it's Kristen Ritter for Jessica Jones. Like even prior to anybody announcing Jessica Jones, in all her previous stuff that she has worked on, I'm always like, this will make a great Jessica Jones.
The moment we got announced, I go, of course.
Yeah,
it's like, of course.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm not excited about Daredevil season 2, but we'll see. I hope it's good, but I doubt it. But we'll see. Anyway, moving on to another Marvel project that just dropped 2 trailers, 1 teaser and a trailer last week. Wonder Man. So Wonder Man will be coming out next year, January. They will the release date. And then have we all seen the trailer?
Yes, we have.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Red, what did you think?
So I'm not into Wonder Man enough to care either way. The trailer looked good. The trailer looked good, but I can't say, oh, I'm excited and I have these expectations for it. So whatever I get, I think I'll be okay with, unless there's some glaring nonsense in it.
Okay. Before we go on, does anybody want to give a brief history of Wonder Man? Anybody that knows that history?
Can I?
Yeah,
Give it to that one. Yeah.
Yes. So Simon Williams, there was a period when he was actually big in Marvel, and cut long story short, in Marvel history, he's an actor. I want to say A-list, but he was like a bit. He was well known enough, but almost like a B-list actor, mostly known for TV shows, and he happens to fall again lab accident. He gets powers. There's a lot of story that connects him to the Vision, because the Vision's brain patterns, let me use that phrase, are based on Simon Williams. Simon Williams was one of them that was actually dating. Sorry, Red, you were going to say something?
I said I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Yes, and so in a way, they almost at the point where they were almost seeing themselves as brothers or something like that. Weirdly enough, because basically, it was based on, and he dated Wanda.
Who? Oh, Wanda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wanda,
Simon Williams dated
yeah.
Wanda.
So there was also
You can
this
handle
issue.
Wonder, powerhouse.
Yeah. Which also there's also the issue that it's Wonder 9 love with Vision because of the brain patterns. There was all that.
Oh.
But at one point, and I want to say mid-80s, he was popular enough to get his own title for a while. He had a special relationship with from the
Beast.
X-Men.
They were very good friends.
They were very good friends, and they were Avengers.
Which who?
The Beast.
Hank McCoy.
Okay.
Hank McCoy was
McCoy,
very-
yeah.
And they literally had a comic together.
Yes, I remember that.
And in the Avengers, they were very tight in the Avengers. So he had this moment period, and I liked. And in the trailer, we see his original costume, one of the classic costumes. I used to like that costume actually, because if you, in the trailer, when we talk about trailer, you see they show some flashbacks to the old school one. That's one of his old school. Then he had this very weird costume later on of it's almost like a jumpsuit, a red jumpsuit and black pants. You remember it's red and they have little rock, the red jacket. It's almost like
I heard you when you said a jumpsuit. Yeah. Jackets, like
yeah, and that little rockets by the side. But it's little side rockets.
Yeah.
He's fallen away a lot, and I think momentarily they brought him back.
Yeah, and I think he died.
Thunderbolts. Was he in Thunderbolts for a while? Because somehow his power got mixed up with the guy that gets big.
Oh, Atlas.
Atlas. Because Wonder Man's power is ionic.
Ionic,
ionic power.
But so basically like Miss Marvel kind of power.
No.
Miss Marvel. No. His is like ionic energy.
Yeah.
And his eyes are always glowing, so he tends to wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
The one confusion. Sorry, go on.
No. You were going to say one confusion you had. Go on.
Okay, so his brother is it the Reaper or something?
Yes,
is it like
the Reaper?
Yes. Yeah. The guy that has one arm and this thing.
Yeah.
So that's why the Reaper also hates Vision, because he sees Vision almost like a adopted or foster brother or something. Those three have always had like a funny thing going on where where the Reaper hates both of them very much, and then there's Wonder in the mix, and then there's the kids.
Yes.
So the whole thing has gotten quite crazy in the past. And then there was a time where
it's very crazy.
Simon became like a being of just energy, and he didn't have any fleshing, and it's been all over the place.
I think that's what one of his, I remember that period was when he did that thing and stopped the Chris Skull War. I think that's something he did in the Chris Skull War. He almost basically exploded himself.
Okay.
And check that out. That's something he did. He basically sacrificed himself. But over comics, he came back by reconstituting his energy form.
Yeah, they always do that.
So he's had this period in the sun, and currently, it's weird that currently I can't remember when I last saw him. If I'm being honest, I struggle. I think he's appeared in one of the Wonder comics. But he's back to doing this. I think he's back in comic history. He's back to being his actor role, trying to get. Because basically, you could almost call him a struggling actor who's had some in any kind of thing.
Wait, is he an actor in the comics?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he.
Yes, that's his thing. He's an actor.
That's his role. That's his.
Okay.
In a way, his career in the comics is very similar to what Nathan Fillion's career is. That's literally. A lot of people used to say Simon Williams is based on Nathan Fillion. Or Nathan Fillion's career seems to, that level of, that level of stardom where you're not a superstar, but people know you.
Or you're a cult star,
thank you, a cult star. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think about this particular take based on the trailer?
Well, personally,
because for me, it's very different from everything you've described now.
Well, actually, no.
Not really.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
So when they announced it, I just thought, okay, Super Wonder Woman. I had no real expectations, and obviously when they announced the actor playing him, I thought, okay, different race from the actor. So
comics, yeah.
I wasn't sure. When I saw that trailer, then I realized what they were doing. That trailer made me realize what they're trying to do. They are going about his acting level. So I think they're going to focus about his acting, him as an actor, the struggling part of the acting, and how he gets. I don't know how he's going to get powers in this. If I'm being honest, I don't know how they're going to tie it.
Because they're making a Wonder Man show.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's going to probably get some.
So he'll get the powers, and then he'll call himself Wonder Man as the superhero.
Okay.
Because the character they showed in the trailer, in the trailer when they showed
the classic Wonder Man,
he looks like the Wonder Man.
Yeah, from the comics.
But when they brought that director, I had this vibe of what's that director who did Mad Max Fury Road? John Miller.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well done.
Yeah, I had a vibe. I don't know why that guy is meant to be a John Miller type. Some eccentric, really eccentric. I mean, that is the guy from Superman, by the way, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peruvian president. Yeah.
I'm intrigued. If I'm being honest, now I am now really intrigued. I was surprised to see Trevor in the trailer.
It's
I mean,
not true.
you're doing an MCU show about acting,
Yes,
so you need to bring in your best actor.
true.
Trevor's not true.
So I'm my feelings now are quietly intrigued
Yeah.
at the moment, and I know and I like that guy because I think he's a very good actor.
Oh, Martin. Yeah, yeah.
Martin, yeah.
Was it
Ben Kingsley or
Yeah,
Martin?
Martin.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah. He was. That's Black Manta and Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. I find it interesting that
Oh, the audio is
Black
gone. I can't
Panther.
hear anything anymore.
Black Manta in
Black Manta
oh,
in Aquaman.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
am I confusing? Who was the guy in that DC show, The Watchmen?
Watchmen is the one.
Oh,
Yeah, Abdul
man.
Martin.
Okay.
Abdul
Yeah.
Martin, yeah.
Like,
Black
I find it funny. This is the second role he's playing where he's taking over the. Well,
Oh, true.
taking over
That's a way of
mantle.
of a previous.
And he was
His
Manta,
character.
right, in Aquaman.
Yeah. Like I'm saying in Watchmen, he took over the mantle of Manhattan from
Billy Crudup.
yeah.
Oh,
and now he's
I'm
taking
with you.
over the mantle of Wonder Man from whoever was playing Wonder Man in the past.
Right, okay.
Which is
I'm
like,
with
okay, I see what Marvel is doing, but yeah, I really want to see where they go with this because the trailer feels very
you.
Hollywood talking about itself. You know, all these
Yeah.
movies where
That's how it feels.
Yes,
things like the studio,
Yes.
Once Upon a Time in
Yes.
Hollywood, where it's like Hollywood
Yes.
making a movie about Hollywood. how
Hail
they make-
Caesar. Yeah, those kind of.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, totally.
That's how it feels.
Yeah,
Totally.
where the guys going, oh, this is going to be we're going to redefine superhero movies, and I'm like,
Is it-
well,
I'm going to end. There will be no film made after this film.
it feels very like the studio,
Yeah,
no, not
it feels,
the franchise.
The franchise. Yeah, it does. It does.
So I'm like, okay, let's see where you
does.
go with this particular
Okay,
concept.
so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Seeing that trailer,
Yeah,
do you see any idea how superheroism will become part of it?
no idea,
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
from, not from the trailer.
Yeah,
no.
same here. I'm clueless.
no idea, no idea. I doubt we might even get to superheroism level.
Okay.
I don't. You mentioned that we'll see how it becomes. I don't even see.
I'm
that
not
happening.
sure.
So you,
I'm not sure.
okay.
It might just be.
So
I
you're
think it's
thinking
just
Superman, the
an actor.
straight up MCU, but just
think this-
actor in that universe.
I
Yeah,
think so.
it might just be that.
Okay.
He might not even ever get powers. But I don't know why you cast. But my only concern is I don't know why you cast Yaya
Now,
and not give him powers.
I don't
I'm
like race swapping. Weirdly enough, maybe because it's Yaya, I'm kind of okay with this one.
If they make Yaya Superman, I'm okay with it.
This guy.
I will take it.
What? Not
Just
even
make him Valzod,
not even Valzod. You want Clark Kent.
See, after what they did with Superman, already, I'm fine with Yaya being Clark Kent.
Look, if they make it,
And the guy was in what was his name? Volker, what was it? He was also in Superman, right?
Who was?
The director from the
Oh yeah,
show.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Phobia?
He's president of Barovia.
Yeah.
if they ever made a black person a Superman, Clark Kent, this thing, the world will explode the day that film comes out. The world will literally just explode because nobody.
No, Michael B. Jordan was trying to make a Superman a black.
He was trying to make a Valzod
Valzod,
Yeah, which is fine.
or a Calvin Elliott.
Yeah.
I'm saying I said Clark Kent. Sorry, it's
It was the assassination of Duke of Austria that started World War III. It's from here they start. You'll be shocked.
Okay, so that's Wonder Man.
I don't know the trailer.
Yeah, go on, clicks.
I'm not intrigued. Enough. I'm
not intrigued
at all.
Ed, are you?
I told I said mine. I was first to say I'm okay. Either way, I'll take what comes because I was never really that big into him. So
What about you
No,
today? What's your view?
It feels like She-Hulk.
It feels exactly like
Okay.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Ouch.
Like,
exactly like She-Hulk.
like I like the actor a lot. Yeah. I like Ben
So much
Kingsley, so
like
I'll
She-Hulk.
probably watch the first episode. I'll probably watch it because of that.
I'm gonna watch it.
But-
But do you know who I didn't like? I didn't like his agent.
I don't even remember who
Oh,
that
the
is.
lady. The lady.
Yeah,
Oh, the
that-
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care
Why?
for her like that. Like,
I
she
guess
didn't
she just
have
like-
that big a role.
I barely even remember.
I don't know. She felt like the generic ones I see, maybe done by Tyler Perry type. I wasn't feeling it.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
I didn't.
Let's just move on because we could fall on the sword over here.
After all this, what we're falling on already. Moving on.
Not this one.
Moving on to
When she was in that trolley, Colin. I had some comments, but we'll let it go.
Dakwa, what? Yeah, you're intrigued about it, right? You like it?
Oh yeah, I'm intrigued. I mean, yes, I'm intrigued. So
Okay.
I guess I'm the one who I'm always intrigued.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's
So
yeah.
it did put me off the trailer.
well, yeah. That's Wonder Man. You guys, let us know what you think about it. Are you excited about the trailer? Are you looking forward to the show? What are your theories about what the show is going to be about? Do you feel it's going to tie into the greater MCU or just stand on its own? Well, yeah.
And is there anybody out there who's actually a Wonder Man
Excited about
Wonder Man stand, like a fanboy for Wonder Man? Please talk to
Let us know.
Let us know, and then let us know what tablets you're using.
Let's know your damage.
You know, Wonder Man is just a step above all those, Swordmaster, those level of Avengers, West Coast Avengers type.
He was on the West Coast Avengers, so it's
Yeah, that was like that was like a Jack of
level.
Hearts kind of. Yeah, they just never. I don't know.
See,
I don't know.
Jack of Hearts, yeah.
No. Like they just they
No,
were Avengers.
based on Darkwolf's breakdown now, I think he sounds like he's a lot more than that.
No.
He should be.
He was for a while.
He used to be. He used to be.
But I remember his comics, but I just never hit.
He used to be. He used to be rich.
I need to do it.
But yeah. Okay, so that's Wonder Man. Let's move on to.
Oh, sorry. Just a quick thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say earlier. You know that I'm trying to what film it was. There was a poster
Yeah.
of Wonder Man, the film, and it was starring Never Feeling.
Oh, I missed that.
No, in
Yes.
this
In the MCU.
trailer.
No.
Oh, wow.
In the MCU previously.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, so maybe they had initial plans for him
Yeah, so
to do.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he probably
try
had in it.
dig out where I found that one.
Okay, that's interesting. Let us once you find, let us know.
Yeah.
I think we should do Peacemaker first, the finale.
Yeah, let's
Because
do
I think
Peacemaker.
Gen V is going to be a down. So let's Peacemaker finale. This was a weird episode. I think I speak for almost everybody when I say it's a weird finale. It doesn't follow the typical structure of a finale. Basically, it doesn't end the story. The story is left. A lot of threads are left
No, but
open-ended.
this happens with finales where they don't end because they're leading up into something else.
Yeah, but like
Agents of Shield, they didn't used to end. You lead up.
no.
into something
So Agents of Shield will finish the particular arc they are doing, and will now add teasers for next season. Like there'll be story points open up for next season, but like this particular season, a lot of things that we thought initially were the focus of the season, we're just like okay, open ended. But also structurally, it was very different in terms of how it was shot. There were like two musical numbers in these two musical videos, full musical videos in this episode. There was a lot of setup in this episode, so it felt very. If you told me it was like the 8th episode or like the 7th episode in this season,
Man, you're shalaing so much.
I'm just it's like I'm just trying to set the tone before we get into it. But yeah. See, I'm trying to
Jesus.
there's a discussion to be had about
There
like,
is.
what was James Gunn thinking making this episode like this?
God.
Like, what do you think?
Unfortunately, honestly, all I can see was that all I could see was someone who got carried away. All I
Did
could
he?
see was someone who got
Did
carried.
he?
Yeah, he got carried away with the things that he likes.
Hmm.
Carried away with the things that he likes, and he got carried away with his love for the material and his love for the characters and his love for the actors. He was enjoying himself too much. The music, there was a whole lot of people walking in slow motion, smiling at each other. Just like, yeah, the whole 11th Street. It was very inorganic, like very based on what we know of these characters, fake. And then there's something that just absolutely just pissed me off was the new characterization of. Now it's got me confused as to, is this Rick Flag Senior that we know from?
Is it being mind controlled from?
Oh, yeah, exactly, from Creature Commando, or is this a completely different? And honestly, I was looking at it and I was like, Frangrillo, you were better at Crossbones than what you're doing here.
Yeah.
And I really genuinely had higher hopes for you here that, you have something you can sink your teeth into and they can actually, but I was like,
but
you were better as
no, that's not Grillo's fault. That's the script's fault. No, I don't blame
No, I'm saying that I'm blaming the actor because when he left Captain America, he was talking shit that MCU didn't use him well, Marvel didn't use him well. They said he was going to have 24 movies, but he killed him after he fought this. So I'm like, okay, so now you're going to be used very well, Abby. Okay, so what are you not doing? You're doing, hey guys, well done, guys. Hey, we're going to have a prison. Let's go. Okay,
the level of pettiness in Kex.
That is sky high.
No,
that is sky high. It's like take Kex to that statement and saved it.
I've been waiting for. He said this years ago.
I didn't take it a bit personal because I was like, I liked you in that film. You were good in that film, and your arc ended. Why are you now?
Yeah, it's weird. As far as his role was in the 2 films he appeared,
They stood out.
No,
we all remember it very clearly.
Very, very strongly.
Yeah.
But
okay, let me try and give a summary of this episode.
Okay, you go for it.
Because before we get deep into it, we finally see the boat incident. At least that's where we kicked this off. What happened on that day that the entire season has been building up to, and Kex was thinking they lashed themselves, but actually it was just a kiss. A kiss, and they ran away.
I was thinking, no, not lash. I was thinking they made love. Because lash sounds too. I was thinking that they made passionate love.
Passionate, intimate love.
It's made like this like so connected.
Yeah, but this one, they're so connected with the kiss. The girl realized that she's losing and anyway, whatever you want to call it, they emotionally bonded. There's an emotional arc about what happened on the boat, and we were introduced. We started off with the entire musical number of the Nelsons. Okay, that's an interesting choice, and then we jump back to the modern day with Peacemaker in prison, and then he goes, and I like that scene where he goes, I'm the angel of death, blah blah blah. I don't want to see anybody because like the full consequences of his actions are finally hitting him, that this is all his fault. And Adebayo goes to meet what's his name?
Adrian?
No, Adrian.
Yep.
That they should use the money to bail out Chris.
I really like the way she manipulated him there.
Yeah, Adebayo low-key is a manipulator because this is the same way she manipulated him to go to prison in season 1. Yeah. Like this is a pattern with Adebayo.
I think that's the only way to get this guy to understand. You have to be like, so you're not his best friend. That's the we can't connect with him on a rational level. Like, what is this man doing?
Even the final speech she gave when she was crying, that is because you don't listen to you. I'm just like that, like
That's So she manipulates Adrian to give up his money for bailing Chris. Chris gets billed and just disappears. He's like, fuck this, I'm not doing any of this. I'm going to go and stay in one random motel and drink my life away. I find it weird that it was bailed out so easily. When it was Argos that took him for holding a terrorist item.
Weird that they took him to
they knew
prison. I'm like,
The regular prison. I was like,
yeah,
they took him to
for
jail, like
the
county jail. Like,
for the crimes that he was being arrested for, what he's been arrested for, basically possessing an interdimensional portal on the same level as what Lex did in Metropolis. I'm like, I know it's not a crime, but you have
Is
special
it?
dispensation.
Right. So,
Yes,
so, so,
yeah.
so the way the way, and I agree with you guys on that. I find it too easy, but then I kind of rationalize it that Flag does obviously Flag will want to keep Chris in prison for as long as possible, even before the trial. But so I'm thinking what he did was set the bail at a stupid number, thinking they would not have that money. Probably it was.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, okay.
But is it not a judge that sets the bail? And okay. Obviously, I don't want to see the whole hearing where they say, "Oh, for possession of an interdimensional portal, which is akin to maybe owning a nuclear weapon, I'm going to set the bail at 1 million." Why doesn't he just deny bail because you're at flight risk and blah 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 blah? Just
We skip that because that's not the. We'll get
So
that's
why
not
is
the story.
he bailed?
He's bailed out. He runs away to a random hick town to go and drink his life away.
A motel,
Yeah.
Because
And
I'm going to ask a question here. So,
yeah.
the way they find him is by tracking the tracker in his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did they use that tracker when they were trying to find him like 2 episodes ago? And
I think they probably just put the tracker in his head now.
No.
Because there was never
Is
a
it not
conversation
Task
of
Force
them.
X?
It wasn't Task Force X tracking because there was never a conversation of where it was being tracked before. Like all season,
But
nobody has talked about tracking.
When that's that Sasha girl, he said he still got the tracker from in his head. That's what she said.
Yeah, I think they kept Ed canoning because he's never explained.
Okay.
Yeah, because all season they've been looking for Chris.
Yes,
and they could never find Chris. I'm
So when she
thinking
says that,
the
I'm like,
condition of his bail was like they chipped him.
Yeah, they knew they could always find him.
So that's why it was allowed to leave because they've chipped him already.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like an ankle monitor or something.
I'll take it from you. Go on.
So we need to do a lot of Ed canoning just to get, because there's a lot of things not on that we're going to nitpick already in future.
Okay.
So they bail him, he runs away, and then we see the entire plan of Rick Flag, where he's sending all these people to different worlds to go and looking for something. So they're exploring the doorway, basically, with the help of Lex Luthor's henchmen, because now he has more of Lex. He has Otis, he has the rest of Lex Luthor's henchmen from the movie with him, and this is where all the characters we know basically are being sent to all the known characters are being sent to different worlds. We see a zombie world, we see a world with some weird heads, we see a world with some the imps that the father talked about.
Yep.
All get talked about in episode 1. Chris brought some weird imp to their world.
Yeah.
So
it didn't occur to me that those are the imps he was talking about.
Because he said that him tried to just over him or something like that.
Exactly. And we see that in this episode where the imp tried
to hump somebody's head as well.
Yeah. So we see them lose people in these various worlds, like some of the, I think, cities and the Cupid doll.
Titties didn't die.
Titties didn't die. It was barely legal that died.
Barely legal.
Yeah. So we see some of them. We see them lose people, but at the same time, we are seeing them lose people because it's a montage. We are having a montage of Rick Flag doing cocaine, doing stuff, and like with the new crew he has found, with the new Lex Luthor bodies of his, and that was like the most. It was a very jarring scene for me.
It's that Flag.
Yeah.
What?
It's that Flag.
Yes.
Okay, so can we explain the abrupt
the switch?
Yeah, thank you. The abrupt switch in his behavior.
I don't get it.
And when what's her name? Harcourt said,
"You told me to call you sir."
I had a feeling that. Oh, is that us telling that this is not?
Is that a clue for us to know that this is not Rick Flag?
Oh, yeah, that's what
Clayface.
Has he been mind wiped? I don't know. His behavior was extremely weird.
You are making sense.
You know, he was happy,
very, very
taking drugs. What's
going on? And you're like, wait, what's going on?
Hanging with all these reprobates.
Yeah, but the plan is still like why the plan is still the plan from the beginning. Like he has been hinting, I have a plan,
Okay.
all season long, and then we finally get the reveal of the plan without it being like, oh, this is a hard lift on what was thinking. Like the plan makes sense for someone who hates Peacemaker because at the end of the day, he specifically throws Peacemaker in jail in that particular prison. So it's some part of his character still hold true. He's just like we've never seen Rick Flag as someone that doesn't care about his subordinates.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was sacrificing many. He did not care.
Yeah. Like his big deal against Waller was him going back in Creature Commandos, was him going back. Like I remember
even him like sleeping with Bordeaux, I was like,
no, I get that he's a womanizer. He will sleep with anything that like he will sleep with his client's target.
Fair. Yeah, but I think because this was his subordinate again, I was like,
yeah, which is so and I didn't. Oh no, sorry, I'm mixing it up. I was going to say almost didn't his son sleep? No, that was Harcourt. Yeah, no,
yeah.
I find it very weird. Now, can we go back to these doorways?
Yeah.
The sci-fi fan in me, the sci-fi always gets annoyed at such scenes.
Why?
The lack of precautions, lack of not going in with a drone first. You know, those kind of standard procedures.
I genuinely, I too thought that they should have been going in with robots. First. You know those bomb disposal robots. Yes. Go in, check the oxygen, come back. But I don't sound silly.
Do some recon. Your military guy.
Very. Like the fact that the doorway is in front of where the command center is. Like you're not afraid of anybody coming in to come and meet you. Maybe I've seen too many Star Trek, Stargate Discovery that we've seen all the various things that
put an iris in front of it so that you can You know, I'm like, and then but I think they said something like I think Economos said something like we can't get a good signal after we go in. So it might be why a drone or a sentry will not work.
So what they have for themselves is somebody goes in their theta to that person.
Yeah. And then
they pull back. The person passes information to somebody in the QC. The QC runs. They pass information around, and somebody runs out to tell them what's happening because signals cannot pass through.
The doorways. Yes.
So that's an explanation for that. That they actually need a physical presence to go and see what's going on.
Yeah. So I'm trying to.
You can send a drone. You can send a drone to take pictures and bring it back.
Yeah, of course.
And then look at the pictures and see what's there.
But you can't control the drone once it's inside.
You can program it.
What I've done is
like straight lines.
You can say that. Oh, even you can take a person, step in. But it's definitely just one step in front of the door.
Guys, I completely agree with you. I'm trying to just
move the plot forward. But see the fact that it's not a scientist seeing going to go and touch something with her bare hands twice.
Exactly.
Like you say strange phenomenon. You can't use your bare hands to touch it. Like okay, this
exactly.
They at least took some precautions here. Yeah. So I'll give them that. They took some precautions. They're exploring the queue. I think it's just 99 volts, if I remember what Chris said correctly.
I cannot remember.
Right. So, Chris, you're 100% right. Chris said that.
Yeah.
They did a high-level shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was no way that was 99. 99, if you see 99 string stacked, it doesn't look that much. That looks way more than 99 when they showed.
No, because remember it's not just doors. That place, there's a lot of spaces around. So it's not just the doors there. So it might be 99 doors, but like some places have bigger rooms with like other things, like other furniture and everything.
To me, it looked way bigger than
99 doors.
Oh, even bigger than everything they've ever shown before. I know.
Fair enough.
I was going to but you're right.
Yeah, you mean the pullback looked like they were in. Yes. I was like, I didn't even realize. I thought they were like maybe like 20.
Yeah.
But okay, let's just give
we'll see how that plays. Like there's even a door where they open to the
black hole. It's like exactly.
I'm like, okay, so this is where Superman said. I'm like, okay, this is not how black hole work, but like, it's fine. Let's
it's fine. Yeah.
So the sci-fi fine in me is like, let's shut that door. Let's not think about this too much.
Same. Let's just move it along.
Right. Sorry.
Back from that to
another thing. Sorry. This same team that's walking through suddenly meet that alien.
Yeah,
And they say, oh, who's that? And just walk past it.
they met the alien on their way back. They've seen the alien. Like the team have seen the alien
So, I'm
before.
sorry. Why is that alien not being captured?
But that one, you are now using human being brain
Okay,
to
sorry.
watch.
Okay, sorry. Apologies. Apologies.
You're not even-
Sure that
you're
Chris
not
is
even
saying hello
curious-
to alien.
You're
Alien
not
is
even
saying
curious what the alien is always coming to incinerate or burn.
No,
Right. You people are
It's a running gag. It's a running
As a
gag.
minimum.
exactly.
As a
It's a
minimum,
running gag.
take the ashes of whatever, go and analyze it.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's
I think if Roger Rabbit had come out of one of those doors and walked into another door and said hello, and they said hello to Roger Rabbit, I would
To
believe
fit-
it's the
It's
Okay,
it's
all
what
right.
we're watching at the time.
I
See,
hate
the
you.
show, there's a tone of the show that excuses some stupidity, but there are also
Yeah.
issues
Okay.
aside that. So, like issues with Rick Flag, it's not you can't explain that one away with tone because it just doesn't make any sense.
I'm actually going to think what that was said. That's not Rick Flag.
That's not Rick Flag.
Based off
I
of
don't
that,
know.
I told you to
But,
tell Kobe.
but I was thinking about this. If it's not, I can't. Well, I didn't
doesn't
think about
make
what
sense.
Red said. I didn't even think about what Red said. That is that Clayface.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. What he said.
Because I was trying to think, is it mind control? I was coming up with all sorts of
Or something.
weird things, but I couldn't.
He's 180 is too stark.
But my feeling is whatever it is behind, whatever it is Luthor controlled. That was my thought.
Because the plan sounds very Luthorish.
Yes.
But I'm like, he already. That's where my own issue with it is that he already had this plan before he met Luthor. Like we are led to believe, because he has been hinting that I have a plan for this beyond this date. I have a bigger goal beyond all of this that is happening. So
when did he say this?
he said it like when he first gave his year excuse of letting Peacemaker go. Like back when they first arrested Peacemaker and he let him go.
Yeah,
and he was explaining to Bodo that hey, you have a big plan.
To me, it sounded made up. That plan.
It sounded made up, but like it's been. How would I say that it has been following through on that particular point?
No, but you see, but that was when I first had a problem with who Rick Flag was. I remember I asked you guys, but you said it was American drywall. There was a way he threw Peacemaker into the wall. I said, that is Rick Flag that strong? Remember I asked that question?
Yeah.
And you guys said it was just the wall.
I
the
remember
American wall.
That feels like a Rick Flag. It's not a replacement hit.
I think that one that might have been Rick Flag before.
Because and here's the thing for me.
It's a working theory. We don't know.
It's a working theory. My only concern is that the same hate, like this at the end of the season, the same hate is looking at this person, Chris, when he's throwing him into that portal. It feels very Rick Flag. Like I would see Rick Flag.
But what was that smile when it was?
That was a smirk. That was a bit
sus.
sus.
There was a smirk at the end. That was.
I don't know. There was just it just didn't quite feel.
But we're trying to make sense out of this because
it's a good theory that it's not that it's being replaced.
I want to believe that because even the note from Lex, good work, keep it up, or something like that. It was like, he sent him a note when obviously he's reporting directly to Lex,
which makes sense. Lex is probably in control.
Because he has replaced almost everybody on his team.
All that's going to the prison to see Lex and negotiating stuff. It's all Lex, not him.
Yeah, but remember that he first went to the prison.
Yeah.
To seek Lex's help, but almost from a position of power, right?
Are you sure it was not Lex that said make it seem like that? If it's working,
no, I don't think so.
No, but I think
there was a one-to-one.
That
right?
happened.
Okay.
Sorry,
I think post that meeting.
Yeah. Exactly.
Lex done.
Right now, he's hanging out with these guys. They're like boys. Like, hey, all right, guys, let's go to the bar. Let's go.
He's now literally behaving the same way those guys were behaving when they were working for Luthor in the Superman movie.
Yes.
It's just like one of them now.
Yeah. Which was okay. So I'll go with that first theory that is being replaced. Let's go with that. It makes
it easier to swallow.
It makes the most sense because otherwise I don't get what's going on here.
It's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we talk about these planets?
So
go on. Yeah.
Yes. So they find the planet where it has everything a human needs. Like there is breathable, it has green grass, it has lakes, it's a perfect world, like a mirror of our dimension, basically. They name it Salvation Planet, and they actually have a discussion about it, Akot and Economos, that hey, what could they want to use this planet for? It can't be for good. And then they come up with the dumbest idea ever for a planet. Like, this is the thing that kicked me out of the episode the most. Like, you find a planet with all these resources, and it's your first thought is to make it a prison. Like,
haven't mined it. You haven't checked.
no
anything.
mining. Like, this is unlimited mining right for you.
Come on.
Unlimited
Come on.
resources for you.
A planet.
Come on.
A whole planet.
With resources, the way our planet is in shit. This is like almost an infinite source of new wealth
You become the
for the
most
whole
richest person
nation, for the whole whatever.
ever.
But
It doesn't even have to be evil. Like, you don't even have to be good. It's not even a good. It's not even about good or evil. It's
You
about
don't have an outpost. You don't have anything there.
yeah,
You don't have anything.
your plan is to send the most dangerous people there to go and do what?
Oh, Jesus.
just to lock them there.
I'm like,
Huh? To me, lock them in the imp dimension. Lock them in the squad dimension.
lock them in the zombie dimension.
Yeah.
Which one is lock them in this, like, your gold farm?
Okay.
See, I was pissed. Like, I actually paused watching it when I was watching that episode. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I say, it's now. This comes from the comics, where there's a book called Salvation in DC Comics, where Amanda Waller decides to lock people on a random planet. It's not even another dimension. It's a random planet she finds, but that planet is not a. How will I put it now? It's not a resource field planet. It's just a random planet.
It's not a better Earth.
It's not a better Earth, basically.
Okay.
It's just a random planet. They feel, okay, you know what, we can boom tube people here. And so they boom tube all their criminals there to that particular planet. So I'm like, you are taking that idea, which is from the comics, but it doesn't make sense in the context of this particular show we are watching. Like, this is the first new Earth we are discussing. It's not as if you found hundreds of new Earth though.
Yep.
That you can mine. Okay, we can choose to mine here. We can use this one as prison dimension because it's not as good as the rest. This is the first one.
And even another thing that made me laugh. So they put Chris in there with the idea that Chris is going to be the test subject. I'm guessing for this prison, but you can't get anything that you just leave this guy there. So
they'll be coming to check on him.
No.
Okay, so what if you come and check on him and then you see that, oh, he's dead and he's missing an eye?
Yeah.
What's building?
What do you know? That's my point. When you come back, you can't find him again.
I believe this is so stupid.
It's
really
one of the.
upsetting. It's very upsetting.
Like, I was upset.
So Tunde called it weird. Like I think Tunde was just being nice. Even you saying somebody that lost his way. I never liked it from the beginning, and I now started liking it. Episode 5 and 6,
7, yeah.
I'm like, okay.
In a way, I think to me, this is for me the call now of the whole season is that we had almost 5 episodes where nothing really happened, just to bring us to maybe 2 episodes where something happened,
and then back to nonsense.
And then we had the longest episode, which for me was just setting up the events for next season.
For the Superman movie.
Guys, let's talk about
because that prison episode.
Let's talk about checkmate.
Okay, you talk. What is there to talk? Explain to me.
So they use Adrian's blood money.
Yep.
To set up after Adebayo has a conversation with Chris.
Wait, first let's talk about the conversation, because in the midst of all my hate for this show, this is the first thesis from that. You know, when James Gunn is speaking through a character.
Yes.
This is the first time he's speaking through a character in this show that I didn't hate. When Adebayo goes that, it's still your fault. She doesn't excuse the blame on Peacemaker that it's his fault for doing shitty things, but she tries to point out that it's not a cosmic thing. It's you making bad decisions.
Oh, so, okay, I'm with you now. Sorry.
Yes, it's not a cosmic that the world is against and everybody around you dies. Yeah. It's you making bad decisions that led to your bad results, and that you've also made good decisions. that has led to good
okay.
results.
So I thought
And-
you were talking about
yeah.
a different conversation, but yeah, that
No,
was good.
so like I felt like that conversation is a very good one that I'll give James Gunn credit. We don't see
Right,
that kind of
so,
conversation
okay.
in comics a lot.
So that conversation is what I expect normally from Gunn, and what I was disappointed so much with his speech in Superman.
Yeah.
Because to me, the core part was not that. I trying to remember the way she said it. She said something about when you listen to other people or when you're not listening to your true self, it's when you mess up.
Yes.
And I kind of liked it, and I thought, okay, I could kind of
I
reconcile
thought she was telling me
that a bit, and
Yeah.
it doesn't excuse his bad behavior, but it also explains why these people are saying something at the core that is good, if only he can listen more to, I guess, to that core aspect, blah, 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 blah.
And
So, yeah,
they even call out the decisions he makes by himself because Adebayo even goes, you went to this universe even when you knew it was wrong.
Yeah.
So it's not just listening to bad people. Like when you make decisions you know are wrong
Right, yes,
yourself,
yeah.
it leads to bad. And I'm like, yes, you are not excusing. There's no you are good inside or it's not your fault. There's no
There's some good in you. I see the light in you.
Okay.
There's nothing like
Can I make a point though?
Yeah.
After that great speech, and I know it's showing, and I know I shouldn't care, and I shouldn't be overthinking this. This type of saying here working out or this checkmate after they spent this good time on the this checkmate with two psychopaths in the team.
But wait. This is where you're jumping. You're jumping the gun.
Okay, sorry.
So this speech that people are saying, the speech was no good. It touched me on my heart. Jesus, James God. He didn't move me.
I thought she was just jobbing him.
Yes. It's not that he moved me like that, but I'm saying that it's. I know. I'm like, I didn't expect this level of speech from this kind of show. I expected some come to Jesus moments.
I don't. Maybe it was Adebayo crying. I don't know.
To me, I'm gonna attribute that to what Red said. That's a manipulation tactic.
I know because I just felt it was a bit much. I was like,
no, but for Adebayo that doesn't have that. Look at what Adebayo is saying in that speech. You bring the magic to my life. Adebayo,
that's what it felt like.
Yeah, like Adebayo is so I feel I don't know if I feel.
I think she was
worried about Adebayo.
You know, Adebayo,
she's giving up her entire life for this magical experience of tasting the action, and I'm like, this woman.
We'll talk about her now.
You are very problem. You have a big problem.
So her wife is the speech I thought he was referring to.
I actually preferred the speech with the wife.
Right. So
I wasn't referring to that one. But that was also.
I liked it, but I've also got an issue with it.
What's the issue?
Okay. What was your issue with it?
My issue is that they were both saying the right things. Both said it properly, both read it properly, and in real life, it's not like that. Two women, both being logical, both being. No,
Have you started on two women conversations before that call?
Oh my god!
Wait.
You want to they'll soon call you man. They'll soon tell you're mansplaining now. Like, how do you know what?
Oh my god! We've written you low.
I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going so well.
Was
no. Listen. What are you talking about?
Okay.
What I'm trying to say.
Let him cook.
What I'm trying to say is okay. Take away the two women. What are they, spouses in the middle of a breakup, and both being reasonable, both saying the right things, no blame. I expect from those two characters because previously their talk has always been, it's your fault. Why are you coming in? So I just wanted, what they say is reasonable. Everything they said is right. I don't believe it from these two characters.
No, but they've had time apart already.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of distance already that they're able. Like we've seen it even earlier in this season, the kind of conversations they were having. But they've had time apart.
I'm not buying it. Don't get me wrong. everything they said was
every
correct.
breakup is-
And
not every breakup is toxic, Takbo.
Yeah.
Not every breakup is
no,
toxic.
today's trying to trigger me to say something I should say. I'll keep quiet. I'm gonna keep quiet. I'll keep quiet.
I think the way Adebayo, honestly, I think the way Adebayo broached and approached the topic was very sensitive. Like, I'm not trying to fight you.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about you. You know I love you. I know you love me. But is it possible that this thing is
Just
not meant to work?
Yeah.
You know, I think I really, 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 and again, you know, the time apart had helped that.
Yeah.
I don't hate you, but it's just this. You bring out some parts of me that I'm like, man, if I do this thing will kill me, and if you do, it will kill you. So I quite liked that. I liked that very.
I like the fact that there's such a thing as irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
We just have different life goals right now. Even though I think Adebayo's life goal is very stupid, and she's just trigger happy because she has seen danger for the first time.
So in a weird way, I think I agree with you. But even though it's stupid, I think she's chasing a dream. And now,
what is it? What is it? What is it that she wants?
I'm going to say something here now, and this might be a bit controversial.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think.
He's laughing.
I don't know what anyone
Let's stop you.
No, I have a feeling,
Go on.
and this might be me reaching.
Yeah.
When I see Adebayo now, especially in that episode, I'm thinking to myself, is this almost what's his name? James Gunn
Yes.
depicting how he thinks Gen Z people think in the persona of, which is why there's always this Eddie Furry coming up all these about
No.
No.
That's how
I don't buy that.
I think you're overthinking it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure James Gunn is going.
It's not. I don't think it's going Gen
I don't think James Gunn is going beyond his self-indulgence here. It's not. No, I don't think so.
I think he's trying to depict and here's my take. He's trying to depict what he considers a well-adjusted person. Because out of the 7, if you look on the surface level,
right?
On the surface level, Adebayo is like the most emotionally stable person here.
Can you pause on that? So we're literally all saying the same thing, but your motivation that you attribute to it is what's different from my motivation. So you're right. I think Adebayo is a template of what John Gunn thinks a certain person should be acting like if they're all. But I'm thinking to me it's like the most in touch with their feelings type. Maybe Gen Z was the wrong phrase, but this is somebody who's very in touch with their feelings.
Okay.
Very
well adjusted,
emotionally.
Yeah.
Which in my mind I'm calling bullshit because I think she's just full of shit sometimes.
Oh, she's full of shit 100% all the time.
But this is what these well-adjusted people think. Oh yeah, I have to chase my dream. The reality of life. Put aside for the just let me do what makes me happy, whether it makes sense or not.
Yeah.
So I definitely think Adebayo was the wrong one if we're assigning any kind of blame in the breakup of that relationship, because she and her wife had agreed that we're opening a pet grooming store together or whatever. Until Adebayo now wakes up and says, actually,
right, stop.
I disagree with that.
Why the phrase wrong one?
Wrong.
No, that's what I said. If we're assigning blame, and the reason why I say that is at the start, we had agreed that we're doing this. Okay, let's say you and your missus agree that we are setting up a, I don't know, dog walking business,
yes,
or something, and then you find something else that you're interested in.
Yes.
In my opinion, the way I see things like that.
Yes.
We had a pact. So it's my job to either convince you that, that pact is not going to work. Well, let's do this. I want to do this instead, while supporting you in doing that thing that you're doing as well. Yeah. And the thing that she's chosen to do is, even to me that I'm watching Adebayo, it's not clear to me what Adebayo wants to do.
Okay.
Whether you want to be a guy, whether you want to be a CIA agent, whether you want to be security services. So you now come to me with something that isn't even defined.
Okay, so let me that example you gave. So let me put yourself. So that example yourself. We still
Yeah.
example. So I want to say something. So let's say you're the person who came. So you've had a pact with your wife. We're going to do this business. This is what we're going to do.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
Something happened to you. You found this crazy
I had an
thing.
epiphany. Yes. Yes.
All of a sudden, this is the dream of your life that you want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And let's say you explain it to your wife. She said, no. We've agreed this.
Yes.
So you've come to this point where you have to make that decision. Do I put this dream to one side, or do I chase that dream? And let's say you've decided to choose that dream, even though you know you're going to get a pact. Is it still wrong to do that?
So I'm going to be very honest.
I think it's the how. It's not. It's not how.
That's a part of it. Yes, that's
communication.
That's a very strong part of it. So if I'm being completely honest, the kind of personality that I have, if before I table an alternative for you, or before I table that my so-called dream for you, I'm not the way I'm coming at you is I'm trying to convince you to see it my way.
Okay.
And if you don't, then I'm like, look, I made a pact. Do you think? Why are you guys talking as if I'm happy now?
Nobody in that universe. Nobody in that universe has.
That's why I have a dream now.
So
who doesn't have a dream?
I think
you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
You promise someone you do something.
James Gunn is part of that millennium of people that think happiness is the most important thing. Your personal happiness is the most important factor. Or the most important quality of life. But it's like relationships are about sacrifice.
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah, compromise and sacrifice. Like I've seen people leave jobs, move to a new country because of a relationship. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah, of course.
People make that sacrifice.
You see, I think it's the most common scenario is that I would say on average, in most marriages, somebody there is doing something they didn't want to do, but they're doing something
100%. Or most people I would do things they don't want to do just because they want to make this work.
That is not like people try to make this kind of things work. You won't always agree on this what the direction will be, but like you're trying to make this life work.
Sacrifice.
But there is this ideology that your personal happiness, your personal goals supersedes all, which people tend to think that's where that's just I think that's problematic.
What is our goal?
But you know the funniest thing?
Yeah.
Within the context of this story, the continuity, they could have done both. She has the money to do both now. She has just taken some more money.
A big part of the problem was our wife doesn't want to see her in danger. Like that's part of the. Our wife says this thing. You said you would do this for your mom for this thing. I am not comfortable with it, but you said you're going to do it once. You did it once. You almost died. People almost killed you, and it's now the same rubbish you want to go and put yourself in again. I'm like, I get that 100%. I didn't sign. The wife didn't sign up to marry a police officer. That's when you want to go and start doing.
Yeah, but that's why I say that if I had to assign.
If I had to pick side,
pick size. Let me say pick size. I would pick the wife's side.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Maybe I'm biased. I never liked that woman, so
she's a bit.
shurish.
We're not going to ask you why you don't like her.
No. It's to be fair, Adebayo is being silly and ridiculous, but it just felt like the guy was being too hard.
Anyway. I think we only see her at our workshop.
Yeah. We only
very true. Very.
We don't know what we see at our workshop. We don't see how the relationship was.
Guys, I really want to talk about Checkmate.
Yeah, so someone said something to me that Checkmate as an organization, like if you want to tease the comic
charter, yes.
So Checkmate in the comics is this super spy organization that is behind all the scenes.
Correct.
Even in Smallville, I remember when in Smallville they introduced Checkmate, Superman's mom joined Martha Kent. Martha Kent was the Red Queen in Checkmate. It was the whole big thing. Yeah. So Checkmate in comics has always been like, super spy behind the scenes. We control these things. So whenever they're writing thriller stuff, you tend to hear of Checkmate and all the plans they have behind controlling all those things. Now, we have Checkmate being introduced in this show.
And it's not behind the scene. It's like
it's fine. No, so you can have Checkmate outsiders to do good, to do better, or to make the world a better place, and they are still this organization. But you have the domestic characters in this show.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Checkmate looks like a startup. It looks like a marketing
like a startup. Yeah,
it looks like a marketing company. Then they have like graphs and stocks and stuff like that on the list. I'm like, this looks like an ad agency.
So it feels like it's your. I was like, this is the front
purpose.
No. To me, I said somebody once. I said that's not your mate. I said this is a CW. I want to say a CW version, but CW has even done it better.
No, I'm telling you, Arrow, and that babe, that Arrow's baby.
Yeah.
I just think they wanted to put them in a place where they had their own agency, and they looked for a name of an agency that exists in DC Comics that they can. I don't think this is ever going to be anything like the Checkmate.
Unfortunately, I think this is going to be the Checkmate that we know of, because I'm almost sure most of these guys' friends are going to pop up in DC stuff going forward.
Or in the comics,
in the movies. Like, I feel like this.
Really?
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying, it will never be. It's not the super shadowy behind the scenes.
I'm saying that
agency that
this will be their version in DC.
Or in the DCU.
Yeah, in the DCU.
Oh yeah, fine. Yeah. A gun version.
This is a gun version of Checkmate organization.
Yeah.
Like, we're never going to see the real version of Checkmate.
Yeah, it won't. No, it won't.
Yeah,
I agree.
And it's so annoying because Checkmate is one of those organized. Like, there are some organizations in comics that I'm really fascinated by. Yeah. I really love the concept of Checkmate, like, because they all have like position of chess pieces. There's the Red Queen, the Black Knight, the Black King, things like that. In comics, and there's always all this spy, counter spy.
In the comics, if I'm correct, even Task Force-esque came out of Checkmate.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's the reverse. It's almost like reverse now.
Reverse system.
Yeah.
And it's like you now have like it's the dumbest people possible. Like, we've seen them also be extremely foolish.
They went for Fury.
And these are the guys that you think should be Checkmate.
Okay, so you know funny thing?
Yeah.
That last workout, I was kind of happy. Not happy for the story, not happy for Peacemaker as a story, as a universe. I was happy for those actors.
Yeah, they have jobs.
Yeah, at least he was, at least this guy will get a nice season of accent. Him and Judo Master.
Yeah, they have jobs. So and if you look at it from the point of view that this is the arc of the character from episode 1 till now, expanding the Level Street Kids, like, if it was the emotional story you're looking at, I'm like, okay, I get what you are going for. They have their own agency now, like, they're both narratively, like, they now have their own agency. They are away from the government. They are now in this particular point where you can tell new stories with them. But here's another thing that bothered me. If you are going to make them Checkmate, you could have done enough work to foreshadow it. Like, you could have had people talking about, like, someone was saying, you could have people talking about chess in the middle of, instead of these guys talking about flying birds and animals and things like that, you could have been building up.
Guys, I need you to consider that Adrian works here every day. Imagine somebody like imagine somebody like that coming to you every day. Do you think Adrian even knows how to work like a computer?
They're not going to work on computers now.
No, because like I said, the way they did it, like it was an ad agency.
I feel like
desktop,
look at Argos now. Argos feels like a box company, like a
Dunder Mifflin.
Exactly. Argos feels like Dunder Mifflin. So this feels like the startup disrupting Dunder Mifflin. So it's like that's the vibe they are going for.
Yeah,
like
that team is. Sorry, can I ask a question? I can't remember now. When they all worked out together, was Chris there?
Yeah,
it was.
It was.
Okay, so this was before.
It was after that they picked him up.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like, Economos is probably the only person that will feel really at home here. Economos are
office,
yes. In the office.
Economos Accord.
You should never leave the office.
Fleury.
Adebayo?
Not Adebayo. Okay. Adebayo does not have any useful skills here.
I don't know. I don't exactly.
She can be the HR.
Even Harcourt doesn't.
Wait, who's the boss of this agency? Is it Adebayo?
That boy is asking that who is the boss of this agency? Who is HR? Who is HR? Fleury. Is it Fleury that is HR?
No, please. That's the best job. Fleury should be HR.
That guy is. That's because if he's not HR, whoever is HR is going to be seeing him every day on the reports. As somebody has put him on, this guy has said something inappropriate.
Trust me, the first time he says anything wrong to Harcourt, you go through the window.
True.
You go through the window.
I'm like, because
And
we
you know,
never like Adebayo all season she's been saying, I want to start this. We never get a goal of what she wants
I don't
to
know
do.
what you want to do. Yeah, I don't
And
know.
then
what
we
you
have
want
this
to
scene
do.
where she's talking to what's her name? Kex babe.
Sasha.
Oh.
Sasha. Yeah.
Shabba-dabba.
Like she's talking to Sasha and they just fade to black. They don't give us like, okay, this is what I want to accomplish with this particular agency.
I want to take that apology. I want to take that apology to the podcast. I'll say that apology to the podcast. I know a few days ago I was saying that Sasha Bordeaux is very hot. She is. But that woman cannot act at all. That woman cannot act at all.
I swear. I want to say that, but I'm glad you said it, so I'm going to keep quiet now. Because I don't know, I thought I was arguing with you or somebody about her skills or somebody else.
Yeah.
It was the one arguing.
I said she's hot.
Oh,
And
okay.
then Olawale was like, she's hot. And then you guys were like, she can't act. And then Olawale was like, who act to help? Then I was like, yes, now. Who act to help? We did. But I then watched the episode afterwards and I was like,
okay. Yeah.
it's that bad.
It's yeah. But the 11 straight kids, they have a job now.
They have a
I mean, it fits that the dumbest people are the checkmate of this universe because at this point, I don't like this DCU universe.
Right, so can I actually, you know what?
Okay.
That's the best segue into what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I believe, and I might be wrong, that this whole season is hampered because of the DCU. Because God is now writing with this in terms of how it's going to fit into coming projects.
I'm not.
Whereas when
I'm
it was
not going to excuse gone here.
No, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. What I'm saying is, I think when it did season 1, he almost had free reign to do what he liked.
So now he needs to shoehorn it into the
Because now he's in
DCU
charge.
now.
Remember, he's not in charge of DCU. And so
But
now,
if it's a different director that wasn't like if it was gone, you are doing season 2, but then there is Josh Whedon in charge or Russo brothers in charge that are mandating you that this needs to fit into this way. That's a different.
You are writing your own. He's writing.
He's writing his entire thing. It's like all the projects we've seen
yourself
is him.
no, I agree, but I think that's the whole problem. So now, his top process now is no longer I'm writing Peacemaker. It's now, I'm writing DCU. Now I have to fit it.
Hand on heart, he
Yes.
doesn't need to
That's his
connect them.
fault.
He doesn't need to connect them.
Well, he has. That's the problem. He has.
Why? He
He
doesn't.
doesn't need to.
I know he doesn't need to, but he has.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has. He's
and
written it.
now that is to me, that's what it's hampering him.
Yeah, but he's the one that he put the brakes on while he's trying to drive. He's the one that is doing that.
It's his fault.
Like, just do this. If this doesn't connect to LexCorp or connect to Salvation or connect to, it's fine.
Like, if we'd cut out all of the Salvation, LexCorp did, ended this with the Nazi universe coming back, reconciling that particular storyline, it's already a better story.
It's a damn
it would have been.
damn
It's that all of this Salvation, it's like this entire episode. It doesn't like I said at the beginning, like it doesn't feel like the epilogue of a season.
No, it was just like
It's like the setup for a completely new show.
It was now. No,
It feels like episode 1 of season 3.
Yeah, that's what it
that is
felt
what it
like.
was. That is exactly what it was.
So I strongly suspect that we're not going to have Peacemaker anymore, and then we're going to have
Checkmate.
Yes, going forward.
Yeah.
So this Salvation, is it like pre-Earth, pre-humans? Because we had the
Sounded like a
dinosaurs.
So
All the
spoilers.
kaiju screaming at the back.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Spoilers.
Yep.
Salvation in the comics was a world that was controlled by Desad, Darkseid's.
Oh,
Bad,
okay.
Those nuts in the background.
Yeah.
Are
Parademons.
yeah.
So it was a tuning world for is it Parademons or like
Yeah.
for
Like, even
Darkseid?
it was a different breed of paradigms as well, like a kind of more dangerous parademon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So there's that as well, but I'm like, see, with this, like if James Gunn is in charge of DCU, and these are the first 3 projects we've seen from him, like written by him, directed by him, produced by him, and this is the blueprint we are following forward, my faith in DCU is severely shaken.
You're probably going to see James Gunn as
my
a rock
faith is
star
restored.
singing.
If I'm being honest,
What?
my faith in DCU is fully restored now. I saw a poster, which I hope is a true poster.
It's not a true poster. It's AI.
I don't hear that.
It's
I don't hear
AI.
that. The poster for me is the future of DCU. If they give me that poster, I will personally donate 10 tickets to go and watch that film. Very nice poster of Supergirl. We see her from the.
We don't see that, but please, let's not go.
Please, guys, you can search the poster online. Supergirl poster. Some people say it's AI. Some people say it's AI, but very nice.
It's
nicely,
not real.
Okay.
Nicely.
What is that doing with his hands for goodness sake?
Okay.
Yeah, nicely, exactly. It was Cruise. Okay.
See, we've been cancelled so many times.
Yeah,
but...
let's rate this.
Like rate the whole season or the last episode?
Oh yeah. A question for everybody: how does this episode recontextualize the season for you?
Oh, it makes it infinitely worse.
Yeah.
Infinitely worse.
It takes me back to pre-episode, I don't know, 5 or something like that.
It resets how I was feeling from the start.
Yeah.
It really hurts that. And he didn't need to do this.
How many episodes do we have? 2, right? 7.
8.
8
episodes. Yeah.
So in my mind, we've had 2 good episodes.
2, just 2 good ones. Yeah.
The last 2 episodes.
Why? Wait. Why did you do the Prime Eagle thing with the Johnson Cloud?
Look, let's not start. Because when that eagle was now hugging Economos and doing, I'm like, what nonsense? What Economos was hugging at the end?
What is the... What's the arc of all these characters?
Nothing.
Prime Eagle.
Why did we get that orgy?
Michael Rooker gets a paycheck.
Why did we get that orgy?
Oh, the orgy. Because we wanted to copy the boys.
Yeah,
Nothing goes. This was just some self-indulgence.
Someone said something about this about Akkot's arc. That our entire arc is to be punching guys or she accepts her role as Peacemaker's girlfriend.
Yeah,
I was offended, but
it's true.
In retrospect,
but that's a damning damning indictment of this whole season.
Because
you can't even push back against that. You can't even push back against that statement.
It is that kind of statement.
The show goes nowhere. The individual arcs go nowhere. It just vaporizes.
Like if I'm looking at all the arcs, Adrian, beginning to end, nothing. It doesn't change. It doesn't learn. It doesn't. There's no development here. Fine, it's a side character. Judo Master gets some development. We get to know Judo Master. We get to know his backstory a bit more. We get to know his backstory. That's
he's an assassin.
What backstory? That can
he has killed 3 people in a swimming pool.
Killed the most people in the swimming pool.
Never mind. Nothing. Economos. Nothing. It does nothing.
Nothing.
It doesn't. It just exists. I mean, it shows some moment of bravery that he likes the team, but I'm like, okay. It doesn't get
peer pressure. He didn't do anything of his own free will.
Adebayo, we started this season with her outing Amanda Waller.
I actually liked Adebayo this season.
In a weird way, I think she kind of moved up to my favorite character.
Let's see. Adebayo for me is the most problematic character this season because she does everything right, but if you look beyond that, if you take a look at her character, everything is just messed up. Like she's the most. To me, I keep saying that she's the most damaged character out of all of them because nobody acknowledges her damage. Everybody it's like she's a functional disaster.
No, I think
in real life.
I think I'm being too hard on Adebayo.
What is her damage? I'm a bit confused right now.
I think I'm being too hard on Adebayo.
What's this thing called?
Somebody, sorry, in that group.
Yeah,
there's somebody in that group that goes out every night and gets it fights.
See, that one is that one is visible. It's like Akkot's damage. You can see it. Akkot acknowledges that I am damaged.
I would say she's the least damaged in that whole group.
Everybody says that Adebayo is
damaged.
See, everybody thinks that Adebayo is sensible. But this is the babe that walked out of a relationship with somebody she loves.
I say Adebayo is the least damaged. I don't know why today in that group.
But that's not a good thing, though. It's still damaged.
No, I'm saying
Well,
that she's probably one of the most damaged.
He said the
I'm
most.
going-
I'm saying, I don't
I'm
know.
going-
most damage.
I'm going for that because everybody else in that group, they know they are damaged. They acknowledge that damage.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's still thinking.
Wait, does she have mommy issues?
Simple question here, and I'll put it to you today.
Yeah,
Checkmate.
yeah.
One of them is going to be your friend, and you have to hang out that person for 1 year. Out of those people there, who are you choosing?
Economos.
I'm picking Economos.
No.
Let me tell you why.
Yeah, go on.
I'm picking Economos because he's the one person I can get to do what I want him to do.
And it will not stress you.
Lily. I think I was IT expert.
I'm just going to keep manipulating him to my own ends.
Okay.
Every other person will go off the reservation and do what they want and get you in trouble.
Okay. I see that choice.
Yeah, because Adebayo, because I don't know why I have a problem. Why I have a problem with Adebayo that the show doesn't acknowledge that this woman has problems.
Yeah, but again, if I was to choose somebody to stay with as a friend for 1 year by force, I will choose Adebayo over anybody else in that group.
I'm not saying she won't be a great friend, but I'm saying that she's presenting externally as this great person, but internally, I'm very scared of what's going on in her mind.
You have Julie Master, you have Vigilante. Come on, you have Chris, you have Hardcore.
It's like,
what are you talking about? You have somebody physically damaged. Like Sasha, she's that one is even don't know what that one is.
See, it's not. I'm trying to what's this thing called? You have those quiet friends.
Florica.
You have those quiet friends that you don't realize they're going through a lot. The fact that Adebayo thinks it's natural to walk away from a loving relationship because she's excited by danger,
but I think
without having a goal.
I see your point.
I'm like, the fact that she thinks that in her entire life it's Peacemaker's love.
She was clearly not fulfilled in that regard.
Yeah, she's not fulfilled in that regard. Yeah. Fine. The fact that she thinks Peacemaker's love is the only is the only person that loves her in her life. She says it that Peacemaker is the only person that loves me.
Wait. Let's rate. Red. Season and episode and season, or season and episode. Both, please.
Episode 1.8 or 1.5, Seth. Season 2.4.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
Episode 2. I like the Foxy Sajam song at the end.
Okay.
Season 1. This is not a season. 1/5.
Okay. For me, okay, that will go.
Yeah, for me, I think the episode 1.5, the season 2.
Yeah, I'm closest to that one. So season is a 2, episode is a 1. It's a very, very, very. It's a very bad episode. It's a very, very. We had 2 music videos, several montages, slow-mos, people looking at each other, smiling, patting themselves on the back, laughing.
You didn't see the camera work with the slow-mo. That's a technical bit of artwork.
It's like a real what the fuck episode.
It was that's genuinely.
You don't admire the skill for them to get that particular shot of them rotating the camera around.
And then the bit where Harcourt says, "Oh, I have somebody I want you to meet." Adebayo meets Sasha, and then they now handshake, and then they go into slow motion where Adebayo is gesticulating. I'm sure it's like just gesticulate like you're saying something, and then you just took a high in awe, and then you just stand here and just cross your arms and pose like a badass Harcourt that you are.
Even in that scene, Sasha failed.
Sasha cannot.
I remember that scene because the argument I was studying her hardcore. Look at you.
Shout out to Oluwole, but I'm going to annoy you here. That scene was given Nollywood.
It's
like director was like freestyle, like
that's how it was just
completely natural. Then I was
say something passionate. Yeah. More passion.
More passion.
It's terrible. And the whole music video thing, guys, it's war for me. And season 2.
Fine.
Goodbye.
That was a long discussion.
So, are you guys excited for what comes next?
No. So
No, I can't even mentally picture what's coming next.
wait. I still have this. I still have a high enthusiasm and
For
expectation
Supergirl?
for Lanterns.
Lanterns. Okay.
Yes. By the way, I heard something that Alan Scott might be in Lanterns.
Like who?
Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern, the one that the one that is.
Okay, yeah, I know who
Does
it
that
is.
excite you?
No, I'm excited about Green Lanterns in general, but the fact that Alan Scott might be there as well is like, oh wow, okay.
To me, that's almost a
Is it a gun show?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's not a gun. It's a what's this person's name again? Let me check. But I think it's the guys that did. I think it's Tom King, and yeah, let me just find out quickly.
Okay.
As long as it's not written, produced, directed by Gunn.
What were you saying?
It's not directed by Gunn.
No. So I was just trying to talk about your Alan Scott. To me, that's not a.
Yeah,
I'd like to see it.
I've never really. I always maybe because I always see him as the old school when.
Yeah. He's like Jay Garrick, like the Jay Garrick kind of
sci-fi type of Green Lantern compared to the sci-fi Green Lantern.
Yeah. I don't think he even went to space.
Yeah, Damon Lindelof is the one.
I like it.
It's created by Damon Lindelof and Tom King.
Okay.
So Lindelof did Watchmen, right?
He did Watchmen.
He did Watchmen. Yeah. So Lindelof is a solid pick. Tom King is Tom King. Yeah, and I don't know who the showrunner is, but yeah. So I have high hopes for Lantern.
Same. Okay. Gen V.
Oh god.
Gen V. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to stand down here.
As bad as Peacemaker is.
Yes.
As bad as it is.
Don't tell me.
I would take it over Gen V.
I like this episode of Gen V.
Okay,
this is the best episode of Gen. This is the best episode of Gen V, and it's still doesn't work.
That's not good. That's not good.
Okay,
I'm going to stand and just listen because I've not seen it.
Okay, you haven't seen it. So it picks up from where Bloody Marie, saves her sister's life by closing up the wound and almost jump-starting her heart, and she comes back to life. And then they're trying to escape from, the Elmira, the prison. And then turns out her sister is a soup as well, and almost has precog powers. And what's that guy's name? The guy that sees Muppets.
Sam?
Steve? Sam. Yes, and then Sam comes to save them. He wrecks the door. They all escape. They jump into a van. They drive off. And long story short, they find a hideaway. They're hiding there. The Viking tracks them down.
Oh, yes.
I
forgot about that. Yep.
The Viking tracks them down. I watched it like 2 hours before the show. The Viking tracks them down.
It was because of the calls.
Because of the call. Yeah, I just didn't want to go into that. Yeah, they called Polarity. Or they drop it. Yeah, they get Polarity's number from Instagram. They call Polarity, and then Cypher controls Polarity. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, controls Polarity. Anyway, the Viking comes, and then Edgar from The Boys turns up with the girl, with the Newman's daughter, who kills Viking, and then takes the kids to his underground bunker, where he starts telling Marie a little bit about the history of the Odessa projects.
Yep.
And it feels almost like they're talking about Godolkin and stuff. And then turns out Godolkin might be Cypher's body.
Yeah.
Right?
The body in the
body. Yeah. Yes. And we see at the start of episode 1 or something.
Yeah.
Yes. That happens.
Is this Edgar's first appearance in this season?
Yeah.
Yes, Edgar's first appearance. Yes. And I'll be honest, he kind of elevates it. He elevates it a lot, quite a bit. Polarity is Cypher is making Polarity slap himself because he's angry that Marie escaped. Polarity is somehow able to resist him and gives him a blast or something, and then he flies out the window. We don't know where he ends up. What am I missing, guys?
I think, and then Marie and
Her sister.
They have a series of conversations where she's like, "Oh, I blame you for killing my parents," blah blah blah. "Oh, my sister really loves me as a kid. We had good memories as a kid." Then I think Cypher gives a condition to Mary to come back.
Yes. It says Marie comes back and I forget about everything that she and her friends have done and they can come back to the school. And turns out that he's trying to back in the school, and he's trying to basically call the herd, right?
Yes.
Of soups he wants to make. He's doing an apocalypse.
Exactly.
He's doing an apocalypse. He wants to cut down, and it's true. Like there's a guy that has it. He said there's a guy that has a singularity in his ass. It's like what the fuck kind of powers are going on here? I'm just trying to reduce the student base. Make soups more powerful or whatever. Like it's more pro soups. Anyway, what are your key thoughts about the episode?
I'm bored.
Okay.
That's my thoughts. Like Dako says, Edgar elevates the episode. It makes it better. Like, he acts, and that's just enough. It doesn't do more than himself.
I'll be honest, when he came on, I was more focused.
Yeah.
I was more focused.
Like, oh, okay, we are getting some tidbits. And he reacts to new information believably. It's like, okay, he learns that this guy actually has good working. He changes his plan already, like in a believable manner that, okay, you know what, we need to change strategies. We cannot have you do this, blah, blah, blah. His initial plan was just to rescue Marie and that keep her away from Cypher because... But now he's like, okay, we need to... And I'm like, okay, I get it. I get what you're trying to do.
I mean, it's like the adults enter the room.
Yes.
Like the first adults in this show.
Very much so.
Yeah. And
because the polarity is not... It feels like things are happening to him, rather than he's
not doing anything.
Yeah.
To me, polarity is almost being set up. Don't forget we have polarity hell. Okay, do something. Don't forget we have polarity hell because
do something.
Because by episode 9, you're going to do some big sacrifice and kill yourself.
Yeah. So it's just like we have to remember that. Yeah. It's like, okay, I get where you are moving all these pieces to. I'm just not very invested in them. We have the whole conversation with Sam Cricket. I'm like, Cricket, you are better than this. Don't entertain this nonsense. I get they're trying to force this relationship back on because there's the whole scene of Sam being jealous of Cricket.
I kind of like new Sam.
Yes,
I don't like new Sam. It feels a bit more stable. And he said he's on new meds now. So
I don't care.
He's on new meds and Kate is not fucking up his brain every day.
Every day.
Like
so
she was before.
Oh fuck yes.
So there's that. There's also Maria and Kate. No, Maria and what's this person called?
Yeah, Kate.
Our boyfriend or Jordan.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have their own thing going on again, their own drama, which I don't really care about. I know they had an argument about her accepting she's the chosen one or that she's
Jordan Seth. I don't know.
I'm like, okay. Yeah. The only other conversation is her and her sister, which is a true line through the episode when they first rescued her. And she said, you've come to fuck up my life again. You killed my parents. Now you want me to escape with you to Canada because my mom will not be saved. Like, it's a lot for the girl. And I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it's organic. I get it.
No,
I get it.
Honestly, I don't anymore. The fact that I know that she now has powers, but she still doesn't get that Marie didn't do anything wrong. Something happened to her.
No, it's not about. So you are seeing it as if you are looking at it from
an adult divorced from
her own
reality.
Perspective.
Yeah,
it sees Marie killing her parents.
Yeah,
but
and then the next time she sees
at what point?
Yes.
Remember, this happened when she was. This happened in their timeline. This probably happened. I don't know 7 years ago.
There's a selfishness.
Wait, no, it's not selfishness. But go on, that one. Go on.
Yeah. So to me, it's not like I can get in. You came up with it. But after a while, she will come and go. Oh, actually, you know what? No.
But she's not seen the sister. I haven't seen you. The first time I see you is after somebody has killed me for you it's
To
crazy.
resurrect me. Like,
resurrect
I've not
me.
seen you
Like,
in
I'm seeing it
ages.
from a
Now I'm
fucking
seeing you
know,
in prison.
to me,
And they are telling me I can't go back home to my mom.
Come
go
on.
back, go back,
Yeah.
get killed now. Are you brainless?
Wait.
It's too much information at once for it.
Yes. Remember that the girl is like 16.
Yeah. This girl has not experienced danger in her life.
It's a lot of change that you are
Okay, she carry
forcing
on.
on
She was
her.
annoying me. I won't lie. I want to slap her.
She's still a kid back home.
She was annoying me. And even Marie was annoying me in the way that she was being too soft. And then when no, because after a while, if I can kick up the kids, no, let me care. If you're going to blame anybody, it's the parents that are fault.
It's not been, yes, but it's not been 24 hours.
This for
It's not been
for
24 hours
for the sister.
24 hours in terms of what's just happened now. But blaming the parents has been like years, and you're still blaming her.
That is a conversation to be had later.
Like, if she has met Marie in the, like, okay, we're just seeing each other for the first time in the coffee shop. In the coffee shop for the first time.
Yeah.
No, and
you are part, so now you realize that. Oh,
of course.
this person come on to you
These things happen. Yeah.
so you are meeting this girl at her worst, where she's been thrown in jail. She's seen her sister that the last time she saw her, it was her killing her parents. Even though intellectually she knows that it might not be my sister's fault. I'm like, it's your fault I'm in jail. I'm going to just blame you, trauma dump on you for all my life troubles.
Why did Marie refuse to heal Kate?
She doesn't refuse to heal Kate, though. They go together.
But she didn't do it though.
She didn't do it there and then.
But she said no. Did she say no?
But it's like there's an agreement that they are going together.
To be fair, okay, Kate has now become like that pathetic Quasimodo in the crew. No, I'm serious. Because I saw when she was pulling on the hat.
Yeah.
She's got the scar head. Her powers don't work right. She's got one arm. It just feels like, man, she has just had like a rough ride the last few.
She don't suffer.
But she don't suffer.
Wait.
And now her powers don't work. So I get why she would expect, she would want or make a play for, can you heal me? But at the same time, I think it's too soon. Relax. Okay? Let Marie and her sister deal with. You just be watching from the corner, like.
No, isn't it after
Marie,
the end?
you're not even sure Marie can heal.
No, isn't it at the end? Is it at the end that she said? Is it at the end? Because I can remember
It's at the very end, like when Marie is leaving.
Yeah, she gives a reason for why that you need that. If I'm healed, I can help you with this thing.
But you know that one is not the real reason. The real reason
it's not the real reason.
Yes, I know.
They agree together. They are going together in that direction. So I think she's good. The idea is that Maria agrees, I will heal you. So
yeah, I know. It's just Kate is just a bit of an opportunity.
Kate is an opportunity.
Yeah, she's just a bit of an opportunity.
I mean, the only reason she released them from prison, she forced to release them was to help herself out, not because she wanted to.
She
didn't let them
interest. She's a very that thing is still. But yeah, anyway.
Well, she has. Yeah. Well, I mean,
that one. Any.
Oh yeah, for some news, we get the idea that she's as strong as Homelander because she's the only one to have survived the same level of experimentation that was on Homelander.
So okay, this is another issue I have with this.
Yeah,
you're right. They're pushing this narrative that she's as powerful as Homelander.
Yeah,
but it's almost like, and this might be me being. We and not just me, all of us are in the same boat. We're well into all this comic stuff, superhero powers. To me, it's like saying, because the power sets are so different. If Homelander comes down now and rips her to pieces, can she survive?
No, the idea is she can.
It's the whole glass cannon thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That she can kill Homelander.
Yes, she can kill Homelander. Yeah. And
she doesn't even need to see Homelander to kill him.
And honestly, at the same time, what is actually more powerful than bringing people back to life? That, as a power, is
it's life changing. It's like,
I mean, the last person I did it was 2,000 years ago.
Okay, so
Homelander, I'm sure you can find somebody else that has ID.
So in a way, she's like a doctor with a ER kit.
Okay, let's say no.
She can't kill people
with that ER kit. Cannot necessarily bring somebody.
Doctors can bring people back from dead now.
Listen, I can recognize. Listen, let me tell you something. I can recognize when you want to argue now.
I'm not saying.
So don't even think that. Don't think I'm going to fall for this. No, now this person
what does the Lazarus Pit do?
It brings people back to life. Okay. People that are dead that well, they've been dead for hours.
Yeah, for something way beyond
Yeah.
death.
Yes.
The death she brought that guy back from. A competent doctor can do it.
Okay.
They,
Listen.
Okay. That's don't bother.
If an alien landed on Earth and had that hair, I would think like they regularly bring people back to life.
Go ahead. Don't take the
you
bait.
almost caught me. You almost caught me. This guy, I know you. Go on.
You know his tactics. So she's her power set is very versatile. So she's been hailed as like the most powerful. So she can kill. Like even if she gets to the level of Newman, she's already very dangerous. So like blowing people's head from distances is already dangerous.
So question: did Newman ever try to take on Homelander? She did now.
She did.
She stand up. And then
Homelander did her to.
Yes. And she bottled it.
And she bottled. No, she didn't go for it.
Yeah, she bottled it. What do you mean? She bottled it. Homelander said, "What? Do you think you could do it before I squeeze your head, pop your head off?"
Yeah. So she didn't go for it. Yeah. So even if she's on that level, she's already very powerful. So, but then they're hyping her to be even more than that level. So she might discover new power sets. She might be able to heal herself. Who knows? Yeah.
I mean, even the fact that when she was healing her sister, it was almost like there was this omni field around her that everybody else was feeling.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a prediction. At some point, she's going to be able to filter out V from the blood.
Yeah. I won't be surprised.
That's true because she can actually detect V in blood. So okay. Well, all said, I actually quite enjoyed this episode. More than the others. Is there anything that else that we want to, or should we just?
Let's read.
Let's just get it.
Let's I know today's dangerous. Episode, I'll give this maybe a 3.4.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I genuinely enjoyed this episode. Okay. It was less of the kid's stupidity. It was more Edgar's competence, and it felt like, okay, now I can understand a bit more about why they want her so much about the whole Odessa thing. I kind of like even some of the cipher bits I liked as well. So,
it's still a 2 for me. 2/5.
Okay.
For me, I'll go to this 2 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you give? What's that thing called that we just watched?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Well, me. 1.5.
Yeah, I think I go 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 for this episode.
Yeah, I gave that one 2/5 because I like the Foxy Shazam song.
Honestly, let me know.
Look at the reason this guy's giving.
You know what? Just the same way. I recognize you when you're looking for trouble. I cannot escape bear trap here and then enter noose here. I have sense. Don't worry. Okay, cool. Next week we
comics
and comics,
yes.
right? So I feel like there's something dropping.
Really?
It was supposed to be Wonder Man, but it was moved to next year.
So Wonder Man is next year,
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll talk comics. I'm actually looking forward to talking comics.
Yep.
Yes,
Are we going to drop a list of comics we have to read, or?
Yes.
We'll catch up on what we've been reading. Stuff like the Absolute.
Yeah, Absolute Evil.
We sort of talked about what we were reading last week. And
we just highlighted what to read.
Yeah.
And I think we can select some of those to...
Okay.
Imperial War. Let's do Imperial War, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Imperial War. Fantastic Four. Red, you'll have caught up by then.
Yeah, you send that to me.
Yes. Okay, let's do that. Let's do those two and then we'll see what else comes up.
Absolute.
Okay.
Absolute Evil.
Yeah.
Which one of them?
Absolute Evil.
No, it's a book. It's one book. Absolute Evil.
One book. Absolute Evil.
Yeah.
No, Absolute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I reread Absolute Green Lantern. That comic, I understand it now.
You get it now.
You have to read it. Yeah.
I get it now. The quad, the abin, the I get it. Yeah. I get it now.
It's funny. I read it and I got it, but now I forgot. So I have to go and read it again.
I did get it.
Sounds like something Hickman should have taken up.
It sounds like an Hickman.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very,
yeah.
it's kind of Hickmanish in terms
Yeah.
of the
That the hierarchy.
This system, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, and geez, and even the Mogo, the way the Mogo looks, it looks.
Yeah. That movie was
It looks really
proper
scary.
dark. Yeah. Proper dark.
Okay, can look forward to it. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you very much for listening. This is episode 256.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Of Nigeria's Geeking Out. Remember to rate, like, subscribe on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we'll see you next week. Red.
I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, we have a reason to be here on Monday.
Yes. Because after this episode and some things that was said, that was specifically that I do not agree with. Just to be very clear, I do not agree with the opinions of some people on this particular show. So whoever is listening, please let me make that clear again. I disavow. I stand against.
Are you watching? I stand against.
Disavow.
Wow.
Are you Mission Impossible? Yeah, disavowing.
Yes, I stand against such radical statements that don't have a place here. Please, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
See you next week.
Listeners, since I've been disavowed by my agency, thanks for listening. But let's be sure, I clarified my stance. You know,
That was said to women.
I said.
Logically,
You can't.
He said this kind of conversation cannot happen between two women.
No, I mean two spouses in the midst of a breakdown.
Oh,
And with that statement, and don't listen to anybody else. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you later.